Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode. I'm Jake, and I'm so excited that you're here with me. Whether you're at home, on your way to work, or just relaxing, this episode is all about helping you speak English like a native in just 30 days. Yes, you heard that right, 30 days. Many people think that speaking English fluently takes years, but I'm going to show you that with the right steps and daily practice, you can see big improvements in just 1 month. In this episode, we will go step by step through practical tips and strategies that are simple, easy to follow, and effective. You don't need to know a lot of words or have a perfect accent to start. All you need is consistency, focus, and the willingness to practice every day. By the end of this podcast, you will have a clear 30-day plan that you can start immediately. You'll know exactly what to do each day to improve your speaking, build confidence, and sound more natural when you talk in English. So, get ready, get comfortable, and let's start this journey together. Your path to speaking English like a native begins today. Now, you might be wondering, can I really speak English like a native in just 30 days? And the answer is yes, if you follow the right steps and stay consistent. You see, learning a language is like training your brain. If you practice a little bit every day, your brain starts to get used to English. Just like exercising your body, the more you practice, the stronger and faster your English becomes. In 30 days, you don't need to know thousands of words or grammar rules. What matters most is daily practice and smart learning. Even 30 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Think of it like planting seeds. Each day, you water the seeds, and by the end of the month, you will see your English growing, little by little. The key is consistency. Missing a day is okay, but try to practice every day without fail. Listen, speak, read, and think in English as much as you can. These small steps will build a strong habit and help your brain start thinking in English naturally. So, 30 days is not a magic number, but it is enough to change your English if you focus, practice, and follow a simple plan. By the end of this month, you will be surprised at how much your speaking has improved. And the best part? You'll feel more confident when talking to others in English. Okay, let's start with step 1. Immerse yourself in English. This is one of the most important steps if you want to speak English like a native in 30 days. Immersion means surrounding yourself with English as much as possible. Think about it. When a child learns their first language, they don't study grammar books. They hear the language everywhere and learn naturally. You can do the same with English. Here are some practical ways to immerse yourself every day. Listen to English daily. This could be English podcasts, music, movies, or TV shows. Try to listen actively, not just in the background. For example, if you watch a movie, pay attention to how the characters speak, their tone, and their expressions. Read in English. Start with simple texts, like children's books, news articles, or social media posts. Reading helps you see words in context, and you learn how sentences are formed naturally. Follow English content you enjoy, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram. Find English content that interests you. When you enjoy what you're learning, it becomes easier and more fun. Set English as your default. Change your phone, apps, or social media language to English. This small step forces your brain to see English every day, and your brain starts thinking in English naturally. Remember, Immersion is not about studying for hours. It's about creating an English environment around you every day. Even 15 to 30 minutes a day of focused listening, reading, and exposure can make a big difference in just a few weeks. So, start small. Pick 1 or 2 ways to immerse yourself today. Listen to an English podcast, watch a short video, or read a simple English article. Your brain will thank you, and step by step, English will become a natural part of your life. Now let's talk about step 2. Think in English. Don't translate. This is a very important step if you want to speak English fluently and sound natural. Many English learners make the mistake of thinking in their native language first, and then translating into English. For example, you might think, "I am hungry," in your language, and then try to translate it word by word. This slows you down and makes speaking feel unnatural. Instead, you want your brain to start thinking directly in English. That way, speaking becomes faster and easier, just like it is for native speakers. Here's how you can train your brain to think in English. Describe your day in English. When you wake up, look around and try to say simple sentences in English. For example, I am drinking water. The sun is shining. Today is Monday. You don't need complicated words, just simple sentences about your life. Talk to yourself in English. Ask yourself simple questions in your mind. What will I eat today? What should I do next? Then answer in English. This is like a mini conversation with yourself, and it trains your brain to think quickly in English. Use visual thinking. Look at objects around you and say their names, or describe them in English. For example, this is a chair. It is brown. I can sit on it. Your brain will start linking objects directly with English words, not your native language. Be patient and consistent. Thinking in English may feel strange at first, and your brain might resist. That's normal. Keep practicing every day, even for 5 to 10 minutes. Over time, it will become natural. Remember, the goal is not perfection. The goal is fluency and confidence. When your brain starts thinking in English, speaking becomes faster, smoother, and more natural, just like a native speaker. So today, start with small sentences. Describe one thing, ask yourself one question, or talk to yourself for a few minutes in English. These small steps add up, and before you know it, your brain will start speaking English automatically. Step 3 is very simple, but it is also one of the most powerful steps. Speak out loud every day. Many learners listen to English or read in English, but they rarely speak. And speaking is the key to sounding natural and confident. Your brain can understand English, but if you don't practice speaking, your mouth and tongue won't know how to form the words quickly. Here's how you can speak out loud every day. Talk to yourself. You don't need a partner. Simply speak about your day, your plans, or your thoughts. For example, say, "Today, I will study English. I will practice speaking for 10 minutes. Read out loud. Take a short article, story, or even a few sentences, and read them aloud. Pay attention to pronunciation and rhythm. This helps your mouth and tongue get used to English sounds. Record your voice. Use your phone or computer to record yourself speaking. Then listen and notice what you did well and what you can improve. Don't worry about mistakes. Recording helps you track your progress. Use apps or online partners. If you want, You can also practice speaking with language apps or online partners. But if you don't have anyone, speaking to yourself is enough to start. The most important thing is consistency. Even 5 to 10 minutes every day of speaking out loud will improve your fluency faster than studying grammar for hours. Don't worry about mistakes or perfection. Just speak. Remember, speaking every day builds your confidence, helps your brain and mouth work together, and makes English feel natural. Start today, even if it's just a few sentences, and you will see improvement very quickly. Step 4 is use simple words and phrases. This might sound too easy, but it is one of the best ways to speak like a native quickly. Many learners think they need to use big or difficult words to sound smart in English. But the truth is, native speakers mostly use simple words and short sentences in daily conversations. Using simple words makes your English clear, easy to understand, and natural. Here's how to do it. Focus on common words. First, learn words that people use every day, like eat, go, see, want, like. Don't waste time memorizing difficult words that you rarely use. Use short, clear sentences. Instead of saying, "I am feeling extremely hungry and would like to consume some food immediately," you can simply say, "I'm hungry. I want to eat." Simple sentences are faster, easier to remember, and sound natural. Learn phrases, not just words. Phrases like, "How are you?" "I don't know." "Can you help me?" are used all the time by native speakers. Learning these phrases helps you speak smoothly, without thinking too much. Practice daily. Try to use at least 5 to 10 simple phrases every day in your speaking practice. Repeat them until they feel natural. Remember, speaking like a native isn't about using fancy words. It's about being clear, confident, and natural. Using simple words and phrases makes conversations easy and helps you speak faster without stopping to think. So, today, pick a few simple phrases, say them out loud, and try to use them in your daily life. You'll notice how much easier it is to speak English naturally. Step 5 is learn daily phrases, not single words. This is a very important step if you want to speak English naturally, like a native. Many English learners make the mistake of memorizing single words like eat, go, happy, sad. But when you try to speak with only single words, it sounds broken and unnatural. Native speakers don't speak in single words, they speak in phrases and sentences. Here's how you can practice daily phrases. Start with simple, everyday phrases. For example, "How are you?" "I don't understand." "Can you help me?" "What time is it?" These are phrases you can use in real-life conversations. Repeat and use them in context. Don't just memorize. Say them out loud, write them, and use them in your daily life. For example, if you want to ask for directions, use, "Can you tell me the way to the market?" Learn phrases for different situations. Make a list of phrases for greetings, shopping, travel, work, or school. This will prepare you to speak naturally in real conversations. Practice daily. Try to learn 3 to 5 new phrases every day. Repeat them multiple times until they feel natural. Over time, your brain will remember them automatically, and you'll be able to speak without thinking too much. Remember, phrases are like building blocks for conversations. The more phrases you know, the easier it is to speak smoothly and sound like a native. So, focus on phrases, not single words, and you'll notice a big difference in your English very quickly. Step 6 is ask yourself questions in English. This is a very powerful way to train your brain to think and speak in English. Many learners know words and phrases, but still struggle to speak because their brain is not used to forming sentences quickly. By asking yourself questions, you force your brain to respond in English automatically, just like native speakers do. Here's how you can do it. Ask simple questions about your day. For example, what will I eat today? What should I do first? How do I feel right now? Then answer the questions in English. Don't worry about mistakes, just speak. Ask questions about your surroundings. Look around your room or outside and ask yourself questions. What color is this chair? How many cars are on the road? Answer in English, describing what you see. Ask questions about your plans and goals. This helps you practice thinking ahead in English. What will I study tomorrow? How can I improve my English today? Answer these questions aloud. Make it a daily habit. You can do this anywhere, while walking, cooking, or waiting. Even 5 to 10 minutes every day of asking and answering questions will train your brain to form sentences naturally. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to get your brain used to speaking English automatically. Over time, this habit will make your English flow naturally, and you'll start speaking more confidently without translating from your native language. Step 7 is make English part of your life. This means using English in your daily activities, so it becomes a natural part of your routine. The more English is around you, the faster your speaking will improve. Here are some easy ways to do this. Label objects in your home. Put sticky notes on things like door, chair, table, fridge, and say the word in English whenever you see it. This helps your brain connect English words with real objects. Think in English during daily activities. While cooking, walking, or traveling, try describing what you are doing in English. For example, I am cutting vegetables. I am walking to the store. Engage with English media. Watch short videos. Listen to podcasts, or read social media posts in English. Pick topics you enjoy so learning feels fun and easy. Use English in small conversations. If you have a friend, family member, or colleague who speaks English, try using simple English phrases with them. Even small conversations help a lot. Remember, the goal is consistency, not perfection. Every time you use English, your brain gets stronger, your vocabulary grows, and speaking becomes more natural. So, start small. Label one object today, describe one activity in English, or watch a short video. Little steps every day make English a part of your life, and soon speaking like a native will feel much easier. Step 8 is don't fear mistakes. This is one of the most important lessons for anyone learning English. Many learners stop speaking because they are afraid of making mistakes. They think, if I make a mistake, people will laugh at me, or I must speak perfectly. But here's the truth. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. Every native speaker also made mistakes when they were learning. Here's how to handle mistakes. See mistakes as learning opportunities. Every mistake teaches you something new. Maybe you used the wrong word or grammar. That's fine. Learn from it and try again. Keep speaking anyway. Don't stop just because you made a mistake. The more you speak, the faster you improve. Be confident. Remember, your goal is communication, not perfection. Even if you make a mistake, most people will understand you. That's what really matters. So, don't fear mistakes. Speak, practice, and learn from every error. Mistakes are stepping stones to fluency, and the more you make, the faster you will improve. Step 9 is review, reflect, and celebrate small wins. This step is all about tracking your progress and staying motivated. When learning English, it's easy to feel like you're not improving. But if you stop and look at what you have learned, you will see real progress. Here's how to do it. Review daily. At the end of each day, think about what you practiced. Did you learn new words, phrases, or sentences? Did you speak out loud? Even small improvements count. Reflect. Ask yourself, what went well today? And what can I do better tomorrow? This helps you learn from your practice and keep improving. Celebrate small wins. Did you use a new phrase correctly? Did you speak for 5 minutes without translating? Celebrate it. Rewards, even small ones, boost your motivation and make learning fun. Remember, learning English is a journey, not a race. Every step, every sentence, every phrase you learn is progress. Celebrate it and keep moving forward. Small wins lead to big success. Step 10 is daily 30-day routine. Example, now that we've learned all the steps, it's time to put everything together into a simple daily routine. Following a plan every day will make your English improve quickly. Here's an easy routine you can follow for 30 days. 30 minutes of listening. Listen to English podcasts, songs, or short videos. Focus on how words are pronounced and how sentences flow. 15 minutes of speaking. Speak out loud every day. Talk about your day. Answer questions. Or repeat phrases and sentences you learned. Record yourself if you can. 10 minutes of learning phrases and vocabulary. Learn 3 to 5 new phrases or words each day. Use them in sentences right away so you remember them. 5 minutes of reflection. At the end of the day, review what you learned. Ask yourself, what did I improve today? And what can I do better tomorrow? This daily routine takes just about 1 hour, but it's very powerful. Consistency is key. Even if you can't do everything perfectly, try to follow this routine every day for 30 days. If you stick to this plan, your brain will start thinking in English naturally, your speaking will become faster, and your confidence will grow. By the end of 30 days, you will notice a huge difference in your English. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about practice, patience, and persistence. All right, let's quickly review what we've learned today. We started by understanding why 30 days of consistent practice can make a big difference. Then we went through practical steps to help you speak English like a native. Immerse yourself in English every day. Think in English, don't translate. Speak out loud daily. Use simple words and phrases. Learn phrases, not single words. Ask yourself questions in English. Make English part of your life. Don't fear mistakes. Review, reflect, and celebrate small wins. Follow a simple, daily routine. If you put all these steps together and practice every day, even for just 30 days, you will notice a huge improvement in your English speaking, confidence, and fluency. Remember, learning English is a journey, and every small step counts. Start today, stay consistent, and enjoy the process. You can do this. Thank you for listening, and I can't wait for you to start speaking English like a native. Your journey begins now.